State at Penn State. And this is Ohio State, Ohio State, Ohio State. And the reason I love Ohio State here is, we know what happened in Wisconsin with the COVID. That game's already been canceled. And because the Big Ten waited so long to get this season going, they don't have a lot of room. So Ohio State, through no fault of their own, they might run into cancellations. They may not get that many games. They might only get 5 games, 6 games to prove a point to get into a playoff here. So I think they're going to take every opportunity. There's not going to be any mercy at all. And every time that this team has a chance to make a statement, they're going to make it. This might be a game in the first half, but I just don't think Penn State can handle Ohio State. Ohio State pulls away in the second half, and I think they win big. I think they win by 20+ in this game. You're not going to have the whiteout, at Penn State. You're not going to have the fans there. So I think Ohio State just they look like a machine right now. I don't think Penn State's going to be able to hang with them. Penn State just played a really big game against Indiana and, lost that game in overtime on that 2-point conversion. So I think Ohio State rolls here. I like the 12.5. I've already placed that bet, and I look for Ohio State big in this game.
Yeah, I agree. I agree that Ohio State should cover this, probably will cover it. I'm not going to bet the game, though. For this purpose, Penn State was leading that game against Indiana the whole time, or most of the game, Pardon me. And then they give it up at the end. Generally speaking, when I see a team do that, and the next game they usually play a tight game. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen here. It generally does happen, but again, there's no crowd and so on, so I can't really gauge that. The numbers say Ohio State's going to cover. But for some reason, I just can't put my money on it. I don't know why. I wish you good luck, and I think Ohio State covers, but it's not something I can put my money on. What do you think about the total?
The total, it could go over here because, like I said, I think Ohio State's going to put up 40+. And I agree with you. I think this game could be tight in the first half. It wouldn't even surprise me if Penn State, is leading by a field goal or a touchdown at halftime. I could possibly see that happening, but I just think over 4 quarters, this Ohio State team is just too much. And like I said, with the chance of, cancellations and maybe not getting the full 8-game slate to prove a point to the committee, I just think Ohio State's going to take every chance. Whenever they can make a statement, they're going to make it. So I think they do it here. And like I said, I like Ohio State big. I like them by 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, listen, I don't disagree. They usually do pull away in the fourth quarter against anybody that stays close with them anyway. So I do see that reasoning, that logic. It opened at 11, if I'm not mistaken, up to 12.5 now. A lot of money coming in on Ohio State. A lot more will be coming in before the game kicks off. So again, I side with you. I'm not going to throw my money on it, but that's my opinion. I do see that happening.